That person when we talk.
I hear you.
Someone's trying to talk.
I can hear you too.
Okay, so let's deal with higher highs and higher lows. You guys know those things are not hard. It's easy just to look at your charts. Just what you say market is doing. The market is still on the uptrend from this very point here until we should take out this low. But all of this move is like all of this move is starting from this point. That this whole buy move from this area up there. So to identify higher highs and higher lows, quite easy. You just need to look at your screen. Ah, it's my network. Don't see. Okay. Coming. Oh, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So yeah, identify higher highs and higher lows. It's quite easy. Just to look at, okay, let's start from, I just like using my 4-hour time frame for analysis because I just need like 4-hour time frame, like 4 candles, 6 candles rather, to get one day, and it's quite detailed chart. Although 1 hour is still great, so but 4 hours is like quite okay. Start out from this, let's take this area because this is where this whole buy move like started from. No, what they said. From this area, you can clearly see no market here, like on uptrend. Starting from here, how did you know exactly that this whole market is good? Can you guys hear me? Hope you guys can hear me.
Yes.
All right, great. So let me clear my chart first. First of all, you look at your market, man. Look at your charts. What do you think? What do you think? Let me go to recent if I'm using this one, you don't really understand. From this part. Look at this market, man. Realistically, man, this market is on a downtrend. That's in selling since. Selling clearly since, man. I won't even lie. I'll be lying if I say the market has not been selling since. But then, until we see stuff like market clearing out these lows, I won't tend to change my bias on these markets at the moment. Due to the fact that the market has failed to clear out. So to me, the market is still, this market is giving me bullish vibes. Sorry, bearish vibes. I won't lie, because it's still, current trend is still very much bearish. Right, just see the market down to the 1 hour. You see it in more detailed terms. See the market clearing out those. First of all, this one here. This one here. You can see a lower high at this very point. And that's been the same. This other one here too. This buy went up and it came here. You know what I mean? I chopped stop loss like 3 times, so I gave up. Although I see edge small buy shot. This whole move. I don't know, Sha. Don't conflict. Jewo.
I say that's so you know, so that day I won't tell you now. I just defeat your that thing will carry us come up.
Nah, I had my stop loss.
That news that day was just crazy.
Yeah, last week was a mess. Like last week was a mess. So yeah, identify highs and lows.
Big
Market
mess.
is currently bearish, so it's very easy. You can see them, the highs and lows. You can see it happening. So when you see this is a lower high, this is a lower low. If you see the market taking out this low here, obviously it should tell you that yes, the market is bearish. Obviously, taking out this low, create a new one here, and what you should expect. See, just get this information into your head. Whenever the market is clearing out lows, it means the market is bearish. And whenever a low is being cleared out, a new low is formed. After that new low, the next thing that will be market will present to us is a lower high because market is on a downtrend. But whenever the market is bullish, market tends to clear out highs. Whenever a high is cleared out, a new higher high will form. Another higher the next thing to be expected is a higher low. But currently now looking at this market is obviously bearish. So after this low has been taken out here, the next thing that forms, like I said, is another lower low. After the next lower low, we have a lower high here. And just like that, all those ones are confirming that the market is bearish. So obviously now, if you want to enter from this market, you can actually use your fibs on this. Use your fibs. Actually, this should be around, I'm not sure this is percent, so it should be around 24%. Yeah. Do not use your fibs. I know the rest people can use their fibs, obviously. You do not make use of the fib, but not use retracement.
Yes.
All right, sharp. So great. So placing your fibs on this, since the market is bearish, you'll be able to get an entry sharp. What you see, you'll be placing your fibs at this point, going from this area here. But then moving at that next point, lower low, lower high. Obviously, the market is getting a downtrend. But this particular move here, man, sometimes it's just what it is. You cannot stress yourself. I swear, it's just what it is, man. You can't stress yourself. This particular,
I swear, guy.
I think I tried when I got to this area here, I entered the buy from here because I saw the market take out this lower high at this point here. So this is also lower high. Let me keep on marking to show you this one here. And we have another one up here at this point. This G, when it wants to pay you, to pay you. When it wants to collect your money, to collect your money. That remorse. Yeah, so although I didn't have to draw these things while I was doing my analysis, just based on this, you guys, you can see it clearly. So yeah, I saw the market take out this high at this point, so I got into that buy. The market moved up again. I hit my stop loss. I swear, see pay me, man. No cap. But the market got in again. I think I got in for that buy at this area. Yeah, alhamdulillah. Come on. I think I made mention about getting into buys. You check the group chart. I was like, buys from 129, 129, 595, thereabouts. Market actually retraced. Obviously, looking at this, man, this is a clear. Okay, back to highs now. This is a low here. Now the market is bullish now on the 4-hour time, on the 1-hour time frame. These are higher lows being formed, and like I said, whenever market is giving that bullish indication, you get to see highs being taken out. You get to see highs being taken out, and I think that this high was taken out at this point here, the same thing here, the low was formed, and like that. So just going smoothly and nice. So at this particular point here, in everybody's, like to me though, I would have tried to enter in this area, which I actually did, but I see chop loss. Samson, what do you think? Do you know I've entered the buy from that area? Samson, can you hear me? Because Samson on the call again.
From which area, where your cost of day are big here?
From this area here. I swear from
Why
this
you
area
have
here.
entered the buy?
You'd have entered the buy also now, yeah?
Yeah, because you just made a new
Yeah,
high
yeah,
also.
yeah. Now SL will chop.
As a guy. But yes, like not be saying
It is what it is.
it's
But
just what it
but
is, man. Just what it is. Because the market
It's
is
just it.
never wrong. I said just what it is. Markets, looking at this place, obviously, man, this is a good entry, no cap for your buy. But the market is so down, bottom, sharp. Look at that news came out, man. And the market so down.
Yeah, like
So,
that candle.
as in mad chart. So the downside, man, this that's very nice. So looking at it now, see that the market cleared out a lot of higher lows, took out this one, everything, yeah, even this one self. So that gave online.
Yeah.
Market is very bearish right now. It's took out lows, but that's every low there was taking out. Do you get what I'm saying, Victoria? I know the other people will be That's not what I'm saying, Sha. Are you with me? V,
I'm with you.
do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
You understand the whole concept of the higher highs and higher lows?
Yes,
All
I
right,
do.
let's get that.
I beg now, touch feed now, and I beg I did.
Just waiting.
Fibs are the guy shooter.
Okay.
I love it.
I don't dey beg you since now. As you know, as family, now you see my talk.
All right, you know the beg, you know the lie for you.
Check message
The
now.
lie.
Check. I send message.
Oh yeah, for Telegram.
Yeah, for this Zoom call now, you know they read the message.
I know the see that the air on our messages. Ed in 4G. We might flip yourself. Okay. Flip is easy now. Where the buy, don't forget to place it your zero at this is your zero, no, your one rather. Where the first of the buy started from, and you're putting to where the first of the buy ended. Depending on whatever you're saying. At this particular point in time, I'm looking at this area here. Yeah, I've used one because it's very bold and very easy. This one is sharp, safe, because it still just came to sniper entry. These are good zone area. These are good zone area, actually. That's within 0.5 and 0.618. And then we also, so you place your one where the first started from, the buy, where it started from, and put it at where it ended. So the market always retraces. Don't forget, the market always retraces, always correct itself. Whenever market is buying or selling, to always correct itself. That's very, very important. So open your heart to that too. And this is where the first of the buy started from it and see retracement. 0.5 is a very good place to get your entry from. But most times I like entering from 0.618. But then depending on whatever you see at this area, but you need to go to your smaller time frames to get sharp entries actually. So yeah, you can safely enter from 0.05, 0.618, even your 0.786. This one is aggressive entry. But one thing is you should know, whenever the market goes underneath this level here, just make peace with your mind that the trend has changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put that your mind, the trend has changed. Don't stress yourself. Don't pressure yourself. Market structure is good. It's goated. You get the vibes. Like, don't stress. The trend has changed. So this is it for fibs. I'm doing the fibs now on a bullish structure. Let me try to look for a bearish structure somewhere. But you understand what I said now, my lord.
Yes, sir.
Understand?
Okay, you guys understand. That's great. So if you understand, let's leave fibs. Back to zones. See, this zone thing is very easy. Just open your heart. Let me go to JP. Just open your heart, man. You know that whole sell move I've been shouting since market didn't want you pay me say I even miss, he said. But mine's one. This whole move I've been screaming for days, like 2 weeks ago. It happened last week. And anyways, I would clear my charts.
How did you get those buy entries that you're clearing now?
It's voodoo, and I want to show you the voodoo. It's jazz.
Show me, sir.
Guys, all these guys, they know the jazz. Man. Okay, now let's go. It's quite easy, man. Let's go. Let me go to the D1 time frame. You can also do your analysis on the D1 time, but for me, I like doing it in 4 hours. The 4 hours is just so nice. Quite detailed. Basically, say D1 is not good fine. Sounds are not giving what they're supposed to be giving.
D1 is just to like see the trend and mark your zones now.
Yeah, sure.
Because if 4 hours gets D1 zone, it should definitely react soon.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't even use all those zones thing. You know, I've gone past that zone shit, man. All those big zones. Sometimes when I look back to like 2 years ago, when I see my chart, I always laugh. I'm always drawing here and there. So, anyways, back to it. First of all, we already know the market is on an uptrend. We know that already. So how do zone
Yeah.
sheets work? It's quite easy. Now you'll be looking out for structures like, let me use like this to this area. This is zone. Moving up to this area here. To this area here, sir. This is another zone here. This is zone here. I'm marking them now. Then I will explain the voodoo. It's quite easy, man. I swear, things will work like jazz. When I first discovered it, there's one guy I met, Sai. That guy made last year. He moved on. It's not $200 now, something 500. The guy shall move to like 11 million. Shall guy crazy sheets. But anyways, this side goes. You already know your zones. You mark them via wherever they start from and end. Don't even stress yourself. So real quick, I'm about to mark this. Just listen. It's not hard. It's very easy. This is a low, obviously, since the market's on an uptrend, right? You guys know
Yeah.
that. So this area here is 7. This area here is 7 as a high, obviously. But then the market still came down. Whenever the market is buying and you see something like this, let me just tell you something. Always buy at areas above the zone, like this particular area now. Whenever the market is here, try to get your buys from here. Buy from this area. It's a good buying zone. You see that the market actually came down for this area and it bought up. This is a correct zone. The market bought up to this area and it started selling. This is a good zone. So whenever it gets to this area, whenever the market is above this area, you can actually buy proper. Marking out the other ones. Listen, and you should also note that whenever breakouts happen like this and then form a new high, just put it at the back of your heart that the market will always come back to the previous zone it broke out from. It's just what it is. See it here. When the market broke out on this area, increase this so you can. When the market broke out of this area at first, you see it is so down, yada. And like I said, if you're looking for good buy areas, you can enter from this breakout here. See, whoever had entered from here now, see where the market came back to, exactly to the previous point created. Consolidated for some time, yada, all of that. We move again, alhamdulillah. Created a new high at this particular point. Like I said earlier, market buys from this area, creates a new high. Don't stress. It will always come back to where it broke out from. Although we're actually meant to get a buy from this point, but since
Yeah.
the market is not really do that, it was a full massive sell. And see, the market came back to this previous zone it broke out from. Now, listen, I'm going further now, pushing. It's easy. This is a zone. This is another zone here. This is another zone here, obviously. And like we said, the market always comes back. And when the market broke out from here, obviously, it's going back to the previous higher high created. So down here, resistance area. It broke out from here, created a new high. If you had missed this whole buy move, no one, I like go. The market will always come back. But the market came back to this area and sold further. This is also a good buying zone. Like I said, whenever the market is above this zone, you can always buy and always try to buy from the zone in particular. Because most times, whenever you get into something like this, worry not put your stop loss on your zone. Often at times, I've experienced it. My essay always hits because this my zone is always be where I buy from, compulsory for sharp entries. Good. Like I said, the market always comes back, retests and all of that. But moving on, after the market did its thing, finally it broke out from this particular zone here and created a new sharp high at this area. At this area here, bam. Let's go. What did the market do? Hope I'm not speaking Spanish. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Yes.
So when the market broke out from this zone here, what did you do? I said you should do stress. You could look like you get into this sharp, but most often at times, not often at times, you never know when the market is going to start retracing, although you may likely see the sign sharp. But regardless of that, if you miss this whole buy move, don't stress. Market will always come back to where it go past from, back to this zone here. And seeing it, the market actually did what? It tested back, came back to this zone here. And looking at it properly, the market did not even touch this zone in particular. No one. It went up, did the same. Obviously, I expected more buys back to this area here because we know whenever the market breaches to cover to that particular zone, it buys up back. And this, obviously, whenever you are buying from this particular zone to this area, you already know, yes, the market moves from zone to zone. So if it leaves this zone and it's buying, it's coming to this zone, it's that easy. It's not voodoo, it's just what it is. So the market at this point had consolidated and started selling. It sold off back to the previous zone it broke out from, and then boom, what did it do again? It bought up to this area. So if you're in this buy, this particular buy, you'll be so confident that yeah, you know where the market is going to. It's zone to zone, it's not voodoo, it's just what it is. You know it. Market did the same thing here, came back to that area. And back here, don't forget, just mark the where the force of the buy stops. That's your new high, and this is it here. Boom. So apparently, we have like a new high at that point in time. Although the market is not actually retraced back to this area, but if you mark this clearly out, so it's very safe to say this area counts as one, as a high. Sorry. It happens. It just happens. It's just what it is. It happens every time. But all this whole breakout here, you can see my from here. The market CC, it still bought up. It came down to this area. It tried to break out from this zone again, which it did not really try to break out. It broke out. It did here. Another entry for you. So with this thing now, looking at this, obviously you should also know market structure. You should also know what the market is doing. So you know where to buy from, where to sell from. And the market is obviously fully structured at this point in time. You should not be looking for sales at all. And any sale you're looking for, you should know it should be a short-term sale, or should be a return or something. And based on the fact that we're not market shit, the market should be selling back to that zone to where it broke out from, which that did over and over and over and over again. You guys understand? You get?
Yeah.
Victoria, do you understand?
I'm just looking at the chart.
I'm sure we are just looking at each other. You know, we hear.
I'm just looking at the chart to like figure out everything again.
Okay, again, yeah, processing it.
So what's that? Because sometimes some zones like this markets like broke out that zone and still came further down before buying up again. It's supposed to like just test that zone, that previous zone it broke out from and go up, right? But it still broke down. So if you're supposed to buy from that angle now, you're going to be stopped out.
Let me explain further again. And based off higher highs and higher lows. Look properly now from this area. Which particular area are you talking about? This one, yeah?
No, not that one.
Which one?
The third marking, that area.
This one.
Yes. The third marking.
So what did you see exactly? Why the market?
So it's market broke out, yes, but it still broke that zone and came to the other zone.
That's this one here.
Yeah.
It broke out from this zone. Okay, and broke out. You should also see that this is where your whole this is where it's more than just looking at it. See, you should know that the first of this whole move started from this area.
Yeah.
This whole move started from this area to this area. So the only thing that will render this whole structure, irrelevant is if we see price underneath this zone. You get when price comes underneath this zone, it's already giving us that the trend of the market is about to change.
Okay.
Get vibes.
Okay, how about the previous low? Because that's what happened at the previous low. Yeah. Check the first two zones. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. like I said, the market is always right. So, yeah, the market is always right, but this is a strategy that works. Confirmed. So this particular case now, in this case now, you can also see and here, sir. Let me see. You can also see marking it from below. Do you see that?
see. Yeah.
Do you see this place that the market broke out from?
Yes.
After breaking out from this area, what did it do? It came back to retest here. It created a new high and still came back again. After selling from this whole year, it came back again to actually test this area. And although you're right, so this kind of market here, this structure here, you be confused. But for me, at this particular point in time, I wouldn't want to tamper with the market because the whole structure is, realistically speaking, let's not even give, based on what you are seeing here, this structure is very bearish. Do you think that render this
Yes.
structure, really bullish back or seeing this breakout here? And mind you, so I'm also explaining from a higher time frame. This is 1 hour now. You see it very detailed. So for this structure now, I wouldn't want to tamper with this at all. Obviously, at that point in time, if you want to look for sales from here, my zone here is down to this area here. That's what I'll be looking for myself too. Or zone to zone. So what it is. So looking at I'm looking for sales this area, but then market is always right. I can never really tell you what the market wants to do 100%, but only give you this analysis, this strategy will only give you a higher percentage of the market is about this and that. Regardless of that, seeing that this whole structure here got broken at this point, technically, see after the structure here got broken, you can see placing your fibs on this. I'm just get an entry because if you see this thing, obviously this structure here has been broken based off a new high was created, clearing out the lower high here. So apparently, if you wanted to enter now with your fibs, you can see your fibs gave you aggressive entry. So this would have been a good entry for your fibs. And do you know how I came about this? You know now, yeah? Do you know, Victoria? Rest of you should know.
Like how you drew your fib or what?
No, like why I'm drawing my fibs, why I'm buying from this area.
No, I don't know.
I'm buying from this area because this lower high, this low here was taken out. You know, the force of this whole sale started from this area. The whole force of this sale started from this area down here. Yeah, obviously indicating that the trend is bearish based on the fact that I took out this low here. So yeah, and like we said, whenever highs, market is bullish. Whenever lows have been taken out, market is bearish. And seeing the market take out this lower high at this point in time and creating a new high, take this out. This is a lower high. Market created a new lower low. Obviously, after a lower low, the next thing what to expect is another lower high, then continue the trend. But at this point in time, the market bought up and that creates a higher high at this point here. So whenever a higher high is created, the next thing you should expect is the higher low. So for this, at this point in time now, you can easily get in for your buys. That's putting in the whole fibs, yada up here, and you're able to get an entry from here. Based just the fact that this lower high has been taken out and a new higher high has been formed. So you already know whenever highs are being created, market is bullish. Whenever lows are being created, market is bearish. So are we on the same page? Are we on the same page?
Yes.
All right, cool. So, and like we said, whenever the market is at a zone, depending on whatever trend the market is on. Seeing this here, he said whenever the market is above here, this zone here, we're buying. So we wanted to like take an entry from here. This would have been good. Obviously, me, I like taking my entries from this my zone here and putting my stop loss at my previous low. Obviously, I would have taken this now, obviously. Because me, I like using I don't like stop loss above 30 pips. Anything above 30 pips, I'm not really interested. because I just like risking 30 pips. If I put a 0.1, I know I'm risking $30. If I put a 0.5, I know I'm risking 150. That kind of thing. So, but then at this now, obviously, this is the low on this whole bullish move that happened there. So if I was to take this buy, I already know, bam, the next zone my shit is coming to is this point here. Don't forget the market move from zone to zone. That's what it is. And I'd have easily cut this whole move from this point here and 108 pips for the day. This is the whole day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It
Yeah.
started from April. The whole day. I said April was very nice. April was very nice. May was very useless. That's why. So looking at this now, you'd have entered for your buy from this area, and you already know here, based on the fact that this new zone is above here for buys, market is obviously going there. So that's just how it is. Whenever the market is above is the buying zone for you, you can always buy from this area, the next zone. See, the market retraces back to this area. Same thing. This is also one. I mark this. So zone to zone, buy from here, TP here, buy from here, TP here. And you should observe too. I know you'd want to tell me this whole move started from here for this buy. So this area here, and it retraced down to this back here. If this market had taken out this low at this point here, we'll start looking for sales. And obviously, we want to enter for sales at this area. Because once you enter for sales at this area, you already know, yeah, this is the next point market's coming to. But
Can I ask?
you say what?
Yeah, I want to ask a question.
What's your question?
Do you usually use candlesticks to analyze for entry and stuff?
For entries.
Yeah, a candlestick pattern.
Just higher highs, higher lows, buy from my sheets. So that's all those things are stressful and tiring. It's quite easy.
Okay.
It's quite easy for me
What
though.
that zone you just marked for where to buy from and where to take profits from. You notice those candlestick patterns that formed around that zone. Someone would likely think that market wants to like reverse or retrace.
Which area? This one here. This one. I don't know
Other
about
ones
this
that
area.
where you said you start the buy from that area.
This area here.
Yeah.
This area. You let it enter this buy. It doesn't look like tons retrace to me now. Because looking at, like I said, the first of this buy started from here. This whole move. And I don't know, most traders, they always say weeks are not important, but for me, they are sharp. Because if the market can weak out, for me, once the market weaks out this low, I actually feel the market will want to. I don't actually feel the market will want. Whenever the market weaks out a low, man, the trend has changed to me. But most people don't really count that value, but to me it does. But looking at this, the market failed to clear out a low. You get, so it failed to clear out a low, right? We just expect some more buys.
Okay.
To answer your question. To answer your question to your satisfaction. Something.
Yeah, you said you don't use candlesticks, so that's fine.
I don't use candlesticks. Something.
I did hear you, bro. Yeah.
You drop a link. Drop a Zoom link. Let's drop it.
Okay.
Yes, so
Okay.
let's continue from the next Zoom right away. Let's proceed.